Block out 1 hour appointment each day for lead follow-up calls. All right, remember, here we go, four pillars: lead generation, lead conversion, client care, education. Okay, when you're doing follow-ups, set aside time. Once again, this is appointments, no different than a listing appointment. No distractions during the time. And here we are. I would already be a multi, maybe even, I wouldn't say billion, but millionaire. Excuses. We will find excuses why not to do it. Oh, I had to do this, I had to do that. Right. If you're an entrepreneur, see, the employee mindset is they'll tell the excuse because they're just running through a shift, right? But they get a paycheck. They get a paycheck, so they can say the excuse. Oh yeah, yeah, the dog ate my homework. That's why I didn't do it. Dog ate my homework. Something got in the way. The phone rang. But they're being held accountable by their organization. You are the organization. So once you make the excuse, you're only hurting yourself. You're your own boss. So you're basically saying, hey, boss, hey, me, I didn't make that phone call today, and nor do I care about it. Right? In the business world, you might be fired if you worked for somebody. So since you work for yourself, then you should fire yourself because you made an excuse. Oh, I couldn't make any calls. I couldn't connect with people. There's the do not call says I can't call right now. It says you can't make unsolicited calls. Didn't say you couldn't call your friends and family, check up on them and talk about business. Couldn't say you call business associates that you knew from other businesses. Didn't say that. No, always say thank you for the business and always ask them to remember you if someone they know is looking to buy or sell a home. Now, personally, that's let me go back for a second. This slipped into the slides. I think that's important, but personally, I really don't like reminding people, hey, we know anyone looking to buy or sell. You know, looking to buy or sell. I just feel it's very robotic. That works as a basis, as a foundation, so you don't forget to ask for the business when you see there might be a business opportunity. But I personally don't like this line. Oh, you know anybody looking to buy or sell? You looking to buy or sell? If you're asking a direct question like, hey, did you know anybody looking to buy this house? Like specifically this house? Did you know, I'm looking for a two-family house. You know anybody looking to sell that house? Because what's going to happen is, in my opinion, the consumer, when you keep saying, looking to buy or sell, looking to buy or sell, what happens is they're then trained to not want to give you a call next time because they're like, oh my God, John keeps asking for business and I don't have the business for him. So, because he keeps asking for it, I don't know anybody and I'm not going to pick up the phone. That's why I don't like that line at the end. I want them to be excited about picking up my call when I follow up with them. I know, sorry to end it abruptly over here. So before we get on to questions, there's a lot of systems we spoke about. And there's a lot of technology out there today, right? Dialers, you can buy leads, you can buy, retarget ads and all types of stuff. But we're in the relationship business. We're in the consistency business. If you're not keeping up with relationships, then it's our fault that we're not keeping up with the relationships and nobody else. If you're not entering data into a CRM and not creating a plan, then when your business looks like this, whose fault? My fault. Accept responsibility. Remember, you work for yourself. When you're leading a team of operations, then you're leading those folks. You need to hold them accountable. When you're leading yourself, you need to hold yourself accountable and be real with yourself. Is the reason why I'm not doing well in business today is because some external factor? The answer is, and more than likely, no. It's me. Why? Because this is what I used to do. I used to look in the MLSs and see that listings and businesses were just blowing the doors off. I mean, even in the depths of the downturn, the economic downturn, the last one we had, there were still millions and millions of dollars in commissions per zip code being closed and contracted every month. So it's an excuse that I had. Well, I didn't have enough transactions this month. It's an excuse because other people are doing business. And excuses start to compound and build and build and build until you just don't do anything, and then you leave the business. And by the way, this doesn't go for real estate agents. It's why so many small businesses in America fail. It's the same thing. Some people are just not built to be entrepreneurs. Some people belong, being on an operations team, an employee. That's cool. That's good. Because they will make a very good living, especially if they can contribute quite a bit. Because most people also cannot run a small business or even large business. There's a lot of pressure. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. And if it was easy, everyone would be blowing the doors off, making hundreds of thousands of dollars. You are your own boss. Your excuses is going to create your failure. Get out there, my friends, and prospecting is, oh, but this agent told me I only work by referrals. Stop the madness. Stop the madness. Agents only to work by referrals only. Yeah, that's because they built a big funnel. They built something. That's why they work by referrals. You don't just wake up and start working by referrals. You have to build something. Again, that becomes an excuse. Well, Sally says she only works by referrals, so I only want to work by referrals. Well, if you don't engage with people, you're not going to get any referrals. So it's a nice thought. Yeah, I'm going to work by referrals, but how do you get there? And it's with the discussion we just had. Magic is not just going to fall into your lap and just say, hey, here's the leads and here's these opportunities. It's just not. Small business and entrepreneurship is not fair. It is extremely rewarding for those that put the time and energy in. And I'll speak for myself. Anytime I let the foot off the gas, okay, I started to see my business go like this, but I'm very thankful that every time I started going like this, I was aware and I started pushing back up in that same year. But so many people are just not aware, and that's a problem. We have to have self-awareness. Self-awareness is the key to running a very good business, because nobody, and I've seen it, including myself, I paid for coaching, thousands and thousands of dollars in coaching, just to be told sometimes things that I should have known. And that's okay. These were good reminders. These were lessons. And some people need to pay money to someone else to be told, hey, you already knew the answer. Now you just paid all this money for coaching, like thousands of dollars. And really, ultimately, the real issue was you just were, that was an excuse. It was a crutch. You felt warm and fuzzy that you showed up to a coaching program. You felt warm and fuzzy. I showed up to a coaching program. That's why the money's just going to appear in my lap. You got to take actions. There are no excuses. Go take actions. Go take action. So I hope this impacted you today. I hope that you gain valuable insight. And yeah, with the tools using dialers and mailers and oh my goodness, there's so many things you could do. And in November, I hope you join me. I hope you join me because I'll be talking about marketing and 2.0. And then eventually we're going to get to 3.0. So let's get to questions. Let's get to questions.